Hey guys, welcome back to Dark Souls 3. In the last part, we got through a ton of bullshit enemies and sort of mostly skipped uh, a pretty convoluted area. We did skip a bit of it, but to be fair, a lot of the optional items in that area are not things that I think I'm going to be using in my playthrough. And if you want to check those items out for yourself, by all means, like look up another like YouTube channel or a guide or something, and you can get those items for yourself. Because I'm sure some of them are pretty useful, especially we did at least find those crow towns. Those are useful, especially in PvP, because the weapon art is insane and it inflicts a lot of bleed damage. But anyway, in this part, we're going to be talking to this little lady here, and then we're going to be continuing through the DLC. Through another rather difficult area, in my opinion, but at least it's not complete bullshit like the last few areas have been. So, yeah, let's get it.
I believe. I feel the scent of ash upon thee. Thou art the one of whom Uncle Gale spoke. The one to show me flame. 'Tis good. When this is done, may I return. The door is open thanks to thee.
Yeah, so that NPC will be kind of important later on. She sort of ties in with not only this DLC, but the DLC after this one as well. Um, she's kind of important in both aspects. But yeah, and after you finish talking with her, where the fuck am I going here? Am I getting lost? Apparently. Yeah, come on out here, and around this corner you can open this little gate. I honestly have no idea why they made this a shortcut gate of all things, because, like, all you have to do is walk up here and around this building to get to that bonfire, so I don't know what the purpose of locking this gate is. It saves you maybe 3 seconds. But I digress. In this part, we're going to be exploring more of this beautiful area in the Ashes of Ariandel. And we are going to rest at that bonfire since there's no reason not to. We're already done with the last area, so we can get our Estus back. More of these enemies. These enemies are easy enough to dispose of. But coming up here, you will be ambushed by many more, and they will shoot fireballs at you. Or they'll spray fire at you like that. There are a lot... Now, there are a lot of useful items in this DLC, and I don't know if we're going to be getting all of them. But I will at least show off as many as I believe I can find. I will do my best anyway. That's all I can do. Okay. Now, this area is pretty difficult, but we're not even in the difficult section yet. I thought I was doing 666 damage for a second. That would have been kind of creepy. Riposte, motherfucker. 1,300 damage with a riposte. Man, I love the Moonlight Greatsword. It's so good. Oh, shit. You have to forgive me if I get a little bit turned around at some points, guys, because, again, it has been a while since I played through this DLC, so I might not remember all these, like, locations exactly. And I hope it doesn't matter too much in the long run. What the fuck? Where are all these enemies coming from? Okay, trying not to die here. Okay. Man, sometimes that hitbox is wonky. You hit them at, like, an angle, like, perpendicular to where they're holding their shield up, and your weapon will still bounce off of their shield. It doesn't make any sense. But, I digress. I'm trying to do a kick. Hold on. If you'll stop shield bashing me for 2 seconds, so I can kick your shield down. Thank you. Yeah, this area is pretty good for soul farming too, because you can get a lot of souls just for killing these normal guys. Like 800 souls each. Although, especially earlier on in the game, these enemies can be pretty challenging, so I obviously wouldn't recommend soul farming here at an early level. Which is kind of redundant at that point, since if you're not going to soul farm till a later level, then you might as well pick a better soul farm to do. Since the souls required goes up every time you level up. Alright. Still looking around for this item that I'm trying to find here. I don't actually remember where it is. I'm sorry. I know it's a really good item if you can find it. It is a DLC weapon that one of these big guys uses. I am so sick of these sidestepping dogs. It's actually insane. Fucking... At least when the dogs and fucking Demon Souls sidestepped, at least your spells would still track to where they jump to. In this game, they don't. They sidestep and your spell just fucking goes off in a random direction. Yeah. I don't think this is where the weapon I'm looking for was, but still another optional item I suppose you guys could get. If you want it. I think it's the follower torch. Yep. It's pretty much identical to the normal torch item, which you can buy from the Shrine Handmaid. The only difference is that it does slightly more damage, and I believe it has a weapon art that lets you spray fire in front of you. So it can be kind of handy, I guess. Here come more wolves. I heard them howling. Oh no, I ran out of mana. It's okay. Now down there is actually, I think, where the weapon is. But I want to come up here first, because I believe if you come up through here, you can unlock a shortcut to the bonfire. So you don't have to run through this whole level all over again. There is one of these archer dudes guarding an item over here. I don't know if it's a very good item, though, but I'll get it anyway, just to show you guys what it is. And they really resist fire damage. Not so much dark damage. Enemies in this level are not very resistant to dark magic at all. Which is good. Oh, yes, that is the weapon. The Quakestone Hammer. This weapon has a weapon art. First of all, it's a pretty good strength weapon. But it has a weapon art that will allow you to upend the earth in front of you and create a massive, like, shockwave in a pattern in front of you. So, like, it can be pretty useful for PvP, for, like, punishing people that run away from you. There is another weapon, though, I think, that I'm missing. I'd like to get that weapon too, because it's pretty useful. I'm just going to run past these guys, because they suck. Whenever you see these rotten trees, kick them down. Because these are shortcuts, and I got hit by an arrow, so I fell. And I fell again. my fucking god, the physics in this game, man. I was on the tree and I just slipped for no reason. What the fuck? Oh, come on, From. What are you doing, man? Once again, I was trying to do a kick. But whatever. Yeah, I really hope Elden Ring has a little bit better fucking physics in its world, because I mean, some of the terrain in this game, it clearly looks like stuff you can walk on, but then you walk on it and you just slip and fall to your death. It's another bit of, like, artificial difficulty, I guess, where the game makes you think that you're safe, and then it gives you that false sense of security, and you just die. And you have to redo the whole fucking level because you got taken off guard by one fucking thing. Ah, whatever. Okay, so these dogs can sidestep my giant fucking fireballs, but this tiny black fire orb, no, they can't dodge that for some reason. What? What is the logic behind that? Okay. In case you couldn't tell, I am rushing through this level. I don't really want to redo all of it, because I am recording here, and it'd be kind of boring if I were to make you guys rewatch all of this. So yeah, I'm just gonna run through here and hopefully not trip off of a fucking tree this time. But yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. Run across the rotted tree, and you can get yourself over onto this little area here. And I think there's another rotted tree you can kick down that leads to another shortcut. Yes, it's right here. This rotted tree... What hit me? There's literally nothing here. What did I get hit by? The tree? Did the tree hit me? The fuck? But yeah. The reason you want to kick over that tree is because after you send that elevator down, you get a direct shortcut back to the bonfire. So, boom. Just like that, you can pretty much skip this entire level after unlocking that shortcut. It's pretty nice. And that's really all I wanted to get, so that I wasn't stuck in this area for hours. We are going to come over onto this platform here, because there's an item over here. Okay, I thought it was something better than a Titanite chunk, but I guess it was just a Titanite chunk. Whatever. Now, there is that one more area that we haven't gone to yet, and I still would like to explore that area before we finish off this area. Because pretty much right after this area, we could get access to pretty much the final boss of the DLC. It's honestly not a very long DLC, which is sort of what's nice about it. It just adds another, like, neat little area you can explore. And then also, like, farm enemies and items in. And has a few new weapons and armor, too. So it's pretty useful. I'm scared. Oh, what? He hit me with the overhead slam? How the fuck? Okay. Whatever. He's dead, so it's fine. Over here, I think there's another item. Never mind. But down in this area, right down here, is another weapon I would like to get. The only issue is that it's guarded by, like, 2 of these big guys. And I don't know if I am skilled enough to fight 2 of these annoying-ass enemies at the same time. I'm actually using Ember for this. Now, that effect you see gathering at my feet is coming from the weapon that I would like to get. And you can get that weapon in this area. I just have to be very careful. Oof. Because that attack will do a lot of damage to you if it hits you, obviously. Okay, I could swear I was out of the hitbox range, but it still hit me. Okay, now it just feels like I'm in an infinite loop. Why? Why do you do that every time I heal myself, man? I just want to kill this guy so I can get that weapon. Thank you. Thank Christ for that. Alright. With all that out of the way, we can kill this asshole that's doing that attack. The weapon itself is actually pretty strong too, so I'm going to try not to get hit by it. Oh my god, that hyper armor. What the fuck was that hyper armor? What was that reach? He hit me from like 20 miles away. What the fuck was that? Wait, are there two of them? I think there's two of them. Uh-oh. No, please. Please. Okay, good. How did that hit me? Oh my god. This is a complete fucking shit show. What the fuck is going on here? I just want to kill you. Can I please do that? Without getting staggered every 2 seconds. Thank you. Alright. Now, the weapon I was trying to get this entire time, the whole reason we came down here, I thought there was another enemy in here, but I guess I was wrong. The Earthseeker. This is the weapon I was talking about. It pretty much does the same thing that that guy was doing. It's another very good strength scaling weapon. It also has faith scaling, interestingly enough. But its weapon art will pretty much create like an AoE of that earth tremor that you saw earlier. And it affects a wide area, and it can inflict, not knockback, but like, it can like knock enemies off their feet, or players off their feet if you use it in PvP. So it's very useful for that regard. I'm not going to be using it, obviously, but if you want to get it, there it is. It is a pretty good weapon. But now that that's all over, I think we can finally finish off this area of the DLC. Okay. Now that we got that elevator, we can just go straight out of here. Let me show you what I mean. When I say this elevator literally lets you skip this area, I am not exaggerating. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, okay, I thought I almost died. Or, I thought I killed myself for a second there. My controller's acting all wonky. I think I'm gonna need a new one soon. But yeah, let me show you how short this area is when you have these shortcuts unlocked. You just go over that log, come up here, and then you go over this log, and then into this cave, and then boom, you're done. That's it. You can literally skip that whole area in about 5 seconds if you just unlock the shortcuts. It's so nice. We already got all the items that we needed from that area, though, so we won't need to explore any more of it. So now we can just progress, which is nice. I love progression. Now, these enemies are annoying. They're very, very similar to the... Yeah. Oh, fuck. No. Okay. Yeah, these enemies are very similar to the parasite enemies from the Cathedral of the Deep, in that they will inflict a constant bleed effect on you if they hit you with like any of their grab attacks or anything. So they can be kind of annoying. You can insta-cure the bleed if you use the Blood Red Moss Clump. It will it will go away eventually if you don't have any blood red moss clump, but, yeah. Obviously, that will come in handy if you don't want to avoid taking, if you want to avoid taking a ton of bleed damage. But right here is a hidden wall. There isn't really anything to really tell you that there's a hidden wall here, other than the fact that there's an enemy laying outside of it. But coming down here is more nightmare fuel. It's literally a mountain of these bugs all over the fucking place. And we're just gonna do some extermination. Only difference is, unlike a normal exterminator, I'm not gonna charge a $5 grand to do it. I guess it depends on the size of your house, to be honest. If you live in an apartment or a small house, it probably only costs a few $100s to exterminate some bugs. But in a bigger house, it gets into the thousands of dollars. It's fucking nuts. Oh shit. Out of mana. Okay. I think I'm just going to use more blood red moss clump. It doesn't happen very often. They'll only really inflict that bleed status on you if they spit on you, or if they grab you. So as long as you don't get hit by either of those attacks, you should be fine. There's a blood gem in the middle there. It's okay, I guess. I almost got grabbed there. And I almost got spat on there. Good thing Black Fire Orb is fucking awesome. I think I'll save the rest of my mana. God damn it. I did not see the spit. So, like I got sniped or something. Now, there are a lot of useful items in this room. You don't have to clear out all these enemies like I'm clearing them out. For example, right there you can get Wilhelm's armor set. The guy that's guarding Lady Frida. You can find his armor set in this cesspool. I'm pretty sure his armor set's... I think his armor set's pretty good. But right here you can find a wheel, and you want to turn this wheel, because if you do... something will happen. The statue in Lady Frida's room moves.
Will be ever seeking fire.
Alright, I did not mean to interrupt Lady Frida in that cutscene, but I honestly didn't remember that she had a dialogue in that cutscene. And now I do believe there is a hidden wall in this room as well that leads to another area that you can go to. I don't remember where it is. I think it's on over here, yes. Right here. And in this room you got some more crystal lizards as well. Unfortunately, I can't stagger them, so I might not be able to kill them in time. There we go. I at least got one. Now coming out here, you're going to want to equip the Silver Cat Ring if you got it, like I did in my playthrough. Because right out here is, pretty much you have to drop down in order to get to this, next little area, which is that, like, Coliseum-looking thing. Oh my god. I thought I slipped and fell off of that for a second there. It's weird because I swear I timed it right. Oh no. Wait, what? Okay, so there's a hitbox on this edge of the tree branch, but earlier I slipped and fell off of a tree trunk even though I was right on it. What the fuck are the hitboxes in this game, man? Or, not hitboxes, but like fucking terrain mapping and shit. Whatever the fuck it has to do with physics and stuff. But yeah, dropping down here. If you're in Embered form, you will be invaded. You can also get the Pyromancer's Parting Flame, which I believe is that upgraded version of the Pyromancy Flame that I was talking about earlier in my playthrough. So we're definitely going to have to check that out later. But after you come down here, I highly recommend you equip some fire defense. I don't think my Pyromancies are going to be very useful here. Because the NPC that invades us will be a Pyromancer. By the name of Dunnel. Livid Pyromancer Dunnel. Yeah, my magic has no effect on him. Oh, my normal magic does, though. Ow. This might be bad. I only have 4 Estus. I don't know if I'll be able to kill him. Okay, that... The weapon art on this thing honestly just sucks. It's just better off using my Pyromancies, honestly. But, like I said, I don't think my Pyromancies are going to be very useful on this guy. This guy will use a new Pyromancy move on you. He'll summon a Fireball, and the Fireball will shoot mini Fireballs at you. What? Okay. This is what I mean by, like, hitboxes, man. Like, what the fuck was that? I literally dodged away from the Fireball, and it still hit me. What? Was it, like... I know because he's using Great Chaos Fire Orb. Was it just the lava that nicked me after I rolled away from it? Is that why I died? That's so weird. But it's fine. It shouldn't take us too long to run back. Obviously, I have to fucking put a silver cat ring back on. Sorry about this, guys. We can go straight to the final boss of this DLC right now if we wanted to. Just teleport back to Lady Frida's room. But obviously, I would like to fight this guy first, since I think he can still... I think he can still spawn in your world even after you kill the final boss of this DLC, but I don't know. I guess I just want to do this first. I did equip the silver cat ring, so I'm just going to jump down into the middle here. Wait, where the fuck is it? Oh, I was on the wrong side. Shit. Help! Help! Oh, I almost got grabbed. Okay. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. It's fine. I also really don't want to lose those 87,000 souls because, I guarantee I probably will lose those souls if I fight Lady Frida right now, or, whoops, I accidentally spoiled the final boss of the DLC, Lady Frida. That's fine though, I guess you guys probably already knew that anyway, but, yeah, I will most certainly lose all of my souls if I fight her right now, without getting them back first, so, but I also really just want to kill this asshole again. Okay. I think you need to be in Ember form for him to appear. Looks like it. Got a free backstab. That was kind of cheap, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, well he just dodge rolled away like a fucking hedgehog. Like Sonic the Hedgehog. Get the fuck away from me. Oh, he's trying to fucking kick my shield down. He's a tryhard. Alright. Just die, please. I think he can only heal himself twice, or maybe 3 times. How weak are you to this? Oh. Even though he is a pyromancer, he still takes a ton of damage from my fire attacks. Okay. Well, I'll do that then. Wait, did we clash pyromancies like a fucking beam clash sort of thing? That would have been kind of cool if that were a mechanic in this game. Get on it, Elden Ring. Okay, that's the third time he's healed. I think that's the last time he can heal. I hope. Yeah. He just tried to use Estus again and he failed, so... Yeah, that pyromancy that he uses that summons a floating fireball in the air that shoots mini fireballs at you, that thing. That's what you get for beating him, and in all honesty, it's not a very good pyromancy. As you could tell, when that pyromancy was hitting me, it was doing no damage, and it pretty much does the same to other enemies when you use it. But in any case, we defeated him. And we got his pyromancy, the Floating Chaos. Not a very good pyromancy, though, in all honesty, so I won't be using it. But I digress. I think that's it for this episode, guys. Hope you've been enjoying this DLC so far. I know it has been rather short, but compared to the main game, it is pretty short. I guess it's sort of meant to be short. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. And, nevertheless, I will see you all next time.